Hello YouTube, this is Joe from Team Death Meta. I'm giving you a deck list today. I decided to scrap all my decks and rebuild just one totally from scratch, one new deck. Just find the deck that I'm more comfortable playing with, that I can tell would do well for me, that would be good with me, and and just play that one deck, because every time I go to a tournament I'll play with a deck, I'll find out the kinks, I'll then work on that deck, and I'll want to play that deck next, because I want to work out my new like what I've done with it, see if it does well. So in reality I was only just playing with one deck, and so I just thought doing the whole scrapping my decks and just focus on the one. So obviously, as you can tell, the one I've chosen is synchros, or to be more precise now, synchrons. It looked fun, looked good to play, so I tried it out, and I was having a lot of fun with it. It's really good, really great, and I'm here to share it with you right now. So to start off with the monsters, we got 3 junk synchrons. Obviously, it's a synchron deck, you gotta have 3 junk synchrons. The other synchron tuners, you got 2 quick draw synchron. I tried 3 at the start, and 3 just wasn't working for me. It was a dead draw, because you don't really want to synchro as much with this guy. You want to synchro mostly with this guy, because quick draw, it's conditioned that you can't play a synchro unless it's a one that demands a synchron. It's sometimes a bit dead when you want to go for your shooting star plays. So that's why I won 2. So 2's good. It's great for an opening hand, and it's just good. 2 unknown synchron as your level 1. I like unknown synchron because you can search it out via road warrior. So that's why I'm gone with 2 unknown synchron. 1 Gale of the Whirlwind, because I like options now. Well, I've always liked options before, but I tried without Gale and it just wasn't good. Things like Thunder King were just just stopping me from all my plays. So Gale's there as another level 3 tuner for your generic synchro monsters, and a way to get over Thunder King Ryo. Cut him in half, and Gale can just run over practically nearly anything. Moving on, we got 2 level eater. Tried 3, wasn't well. So 3 level eater and 3 quick draw is more if you want to go for a Quasar play, but since I live in the UK and Quasar's not playable, it's a bit pointless to have 3 of those 2. So I've gone down to 2 level eater, and it's just working lovely. You get him when you need it. You can mill him via spells in this deck, which I'm going to get to later. And all around, just 2's good. 2 synchron explorers, such as your tuners from the grave. It's just a all around good card. So I like synchron explorer. 2 doppel warrior. I like 2 doppel warrior because doppel warrior can do a lot of plays in this deck for its ability to be special summoned from the hand. So that's why I like 2 doppel warrior, and that's why I'm going for 2 doppel warrior. Plus the tokens are very helpful. 2 Quillbolt Hedgehog. I tried the deck without Quillbolt Hedgehog. Wasn't good. I like Quillbolt Hedgehog. I like him a lot. Just the way that he special summons himself from the grave is just really handy, because you can do it and you can get your big synchros out, especially with junk synchron. So all around, Quillbolt's awesome. 1 Dandelion. I like Dandelion. He's just a good card. You can use him for your 1-turn quick draw play to get a level 8, and then you get 2 tokens for your next synchro, or if you milled him via tuning or something, you get your 2 tokens. So all around, this guy's great for tokens, and I really like him. 1 junk forward, again for the 1-turn play. You want to get your 1 turn, your first turn synchro out as quickly as possible, and junk forward helps that a lot. He's just an all around great card. Photon Thrasher ability, special summon when you have no monsters and your opponent doesn't have to have any. So if you're going first and you draw a junk forward as well as a quick draw, you're great, you got your level 8, and it's just all around awesome card. One Sangan to search out everything in the deck, literally everything. Again, you got these 3 frees for your first turn, 8 with quick draw. So these 3 monsters are extremely handy in the deck, and I don't regret putting them in. Great card. So Sangan, again, search out everything in the deck. And for right now, 1 Morphing Jar, just for more hand control. Because with this deck, you can burn through your hand quite easily. So I got Morphing Jar in here for now. I know Dark Worlds are going to be very popular now with the new format out, but I like Morphing Jar because you play it when you need it, and if you do that, you're fine. So I normally play it when I need it, when I have absolutely no hand and he's the only card in my hand, and I can still set this turn. I'm like, okay, so I got my giant beater on the field, set my Morphing Jar, wait till next turn, draw a card, see if it's useful or not, set it. If it is, flip Morphing Jar, I get a whole new hand. And if I'm not facing against Dark World, I probably just killed their hand. If I am facing against Dark World, well, I'm going to have a bunch of beaters next turn to deal with. That's the monster count. I think it's about 20 or 21 monsters, if I remember correctly. So, good number for a Synchron deck. Spells, 3 tuning. Yes, my 3rd one. I finally got my 3rd one. 3rd one finally came, and it looks awesome. So happy to hold 3 proper tunings. But yes, 3 tunings. You need it to search out your Synchrons. I tried 2. 2 was just not good enough. You just don't draw it when you need it, and because of that, you don't get your Synchrons when you need them. So you need 3 tunings. It's a pain to say because they're very expensive cards. I think about 10 quid I had to pay for mine. Just ridiculous overseas though, but at least that was the amount I was going to pay for one anyway. So yeah, you need 3 tunings. Just search out your Synchrons, and 1 row to also search out your junk Synchrons, Double Warrior, and anything else you need. Unfortunately not quick draw, but it doesn't really matter. 1 for 1 just to get your level 1s out. Very good card. Still works. You get your level eater when you need it, get your unknown Synchron when you need it. You're going for that shooting star play. All around, 1 for 1's a very good card. 1 Foolish Burial, just to dump monsters in the graveyard really. Mostly you're going to aim for your Quill Bolts and your level eater. So, good card. 1 Monster Reborn staple, Dark Hole staple, Heavy Storm staple, Pot of Avarice staple. And I'm taking 1 Book of Moon. Again, for the Thunder King play, you just want to neutralize them before you set. You can do your moves and then beat it away. So Book of Moon's been very helpful lately. I'm really liking it. So yeah, there's your spells. For traps, you got 1 Mirror Force. I know it's going up to 2, which is why I sided now a Mirror Force. But so far, I'm used to just running 1 Mirror Force, so I'm just sticking to the 1 Mirror Force at the moment. 2 TTs, staple. 2 Dark Bribes. I like Dark Bribe over the Solemn Brigade because I don't mind that my opponent gets to draw, because I just want to negate that 1 card that 1 time. I don't really want to pay my life points now, especially since stuff like Dark World and Malefics are going to be running around everywhere. Things that can drop down your life points. Spurs hero beat, so I don't really want to help them by lowering myself. 2 Fiendish Chains. This is a paper Fiendish Chain. I am like, this is what would be, but if I went for the tournament, if I don't get a 2nd Fiendish Chain in time, I'm just going to swap this out for a Divine Wrath. Just does the same thing, except it just destroys, so it just get rid of the pain altogether. This is the build that I want, could say. So 2 Fiendish Chains, 1 Compulse, and 1 Bottomless. Those are the traps. For the extra deck, it's just 100% Synchros. 1 Formula Synchron, level 2. Armory Arm and Dark Diviner as your level 4s. For your level 5s, you got Scarred Warrior and Junk Warrior. For your 6s, got Junk Gardener and Gaia Knight, the Force of the Earth. For your 7s, got Junk Archer and Junk Berserker. For your 8s, you got Junk Destroyer, Chevalier de Fleur, Road Warrior, Scrap Dragon, and Stardust Dragon. And for your 10, you got Shooting Star Dragon. Now, as you can see, I've gone for chosen the Junk extra because I want something that both my Junk Synchron and my Road and my Quick Draw Synchron can go into. I don't want to be sitting there with tuners and non-tuners out just because I can't synchro into something. With this extra deck, practically much everything in my deck can synchro into something. I'm always going to be able to synchro into something. And the junks all have a good amount of effect. The only thing that's not junk is obviously my dragons and Chevalier de Fleur. So those are the only ones that Junk Synchron, also Road Warrior, that can't go into. Everything else my Junk Synchron can go into, and it's very handy that he can. So that's what I got into. I've chosen Chevalier de Fleur. This is probably the one card that everyone's just going to be pondering about as to why I picked that. It's because I like her effect. That's pretty much the only reason. Other than that, and she's a 27 beater. I like her effect. You know, it's a Dark Bribe on legs. You know, just negate something during your turn. That's all you want. You want to negate something during your turn, because that's when you are going to do your plays. And also, another reason why I picked her is because I don't want to go into Junk Destroyer first turn, because I'm not going to be able to destroy stuff. And by first turn, I mean when I have that quick draw in that level 3. That's my first turn. That's normally what I get first turn. So I don't want to go into this first turn, because I'm not going to be able to destroy something. So it's just a waste of a Junk Destroyer. Whereas I want to go to this first turn, because now I got a negation on the field. So that's why she's there. It's a very good card. I advise people to have a look at it if you've got a Synchron deck. No, it's just a good card. Side deck, I might as well show it. I got one Quick Draw Synchron, I got the third Quick Draw and the third Level Eater. You know, just in case I need them. So they're there. One DD Crow, because Insectors, I can tell people, even though Insectors are dead, I can tell people are gonna still try and run them. So the DD Crow's there for if I'm up against Insectors, I can just discard it, banish their Hornet, and it's a level 1, so it can be handy. So that's why he's there. Grand Mole, just to get over those annoying monsters if I feel like my opponent has them, so I can side it in next game and just, like, you know, spam, just keep getting rid of the annoying monsters. One Scapegoat, because I like Scapegoat, and if I feel like this deck needs more token plays, you know, I can put Scapegoat in. Great plays. I did a lot of great good plays with Scapegoat before I took it out. One Allure for extra draw power, and one MST for extra back row hate. I also got a second Mirror Force, the Solemn Judgment, and the Haunted. For the extra, for cards that I can side into my extra deck, Wind Up Zen Mains, because it's the XE choice that I picked. Because I most likely will go into rank 3 XCs and anything else. So, you know, that's why Zen Mains is there. Blackwing Armor Master, for if I need, you know, I need an extra proper good staller card, stalling synchro, you know, I find I do get Gaia out a lot, you know, I go to those 7s, you know, Armor Masters there. A second Stardust Dragon, Blackwing Dragon for Chamber decks, because they're going to be around everywhere since Magical Cylinders up to 3, so I got Blackwing Dragon there. And one Colossal Fighter, because, you know, 6 Sams, they have a chance to come back now. So alright everybody, that's my deck. Hope you enjoyed it. hope it encourages synchrons to come back, because they're one of the few things that have not been hit by the ban list. In fact, have been made better because debris dragons up to 2. So hope you all enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more stuff that's Yu-Gi-Oh, and I'll be seeing you in the next video. Peace.